What is up, guys? Coop here, and today we're going to be playing Beholder. Basically, this is a quick look at a video. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to play the first 15 minutes of it. I give you my impressions of, do we buy it? Do we not buy it? Basically, it's a great way of showing certain games that are really awesome and kind of diving into their mechanics without fully knowing everything, but knowing enough to where, would we buy it? So, let's actually dive in and play a game real quick. So, the first thing we're going to do is do training mode, just so you guys can see all the kind of steps by steps. This letter is something I could read, but the cutscene actually tells you everything that you need to know.
Dear Carl Stein, we are happy to announce you've been appointed a landlord of the Class D apartment block on Krushwitz 6. You must arrive there immediately and start working. You and your family are given an apartment on the first floor. The experimental medicine you've been injected with during the medical checkout suppresses your need for sleep. Thus, you will be able to spend more time serving your motherland.
So as you guys can see, there's a little bit of a theme here. We'll talk about it after the cutscene though more. There's our hotel. Well, more apartment complex, I would say. And there is the previous landlord getting kicked out for being shady. And there is the, I believe, the minister?
To the elite official Ministry of Allocation.
Yeah. And there we go. So there is sort of the premise of the game. It's like a totalitarian sort of communist sort of country, and you are in charge of being the sort of a landlord, and you are in charge of making sure that everything and everyone follows sort of the laws of the ministry. And if they don't follow the laws, you're supposed to kick them out. So anyways, we are on the clock. We've got now 12 minutes. Let's see what we can do. You must be Carl. Good afternoon. On behalf of the thing, I would like to welcome you to that. What is going on? We are merely driving out the pest of the house. It is no concern of you. And I will agree. As you wish. Your predecessor was unable to cope with the easiest of tasks. If a person occupying an important position cannot cope with simple tasks, there is only one outcome. He did that intentionally, i.e. became an outlaw. As for now, everything your tenants do is your business. And the word everything means absolutely everything. You will follow their every step, document any suspicious activity, and that is if you want to earn reputation for being a good public servant. If you are going to be a perfect beholder, document hobbies, interests, and every conversation. Or even conversation, my bad. How can I do this? Observe and record security cameras will help. Let's start at the beginning. Have you managed a apartment building before, Carl? Do you need my help? Yeah, we'll get the help, just so I can show you guys sort of everything else. I will help you. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't want to miss a thing. Here's your journal. It is located on the right side of the screen. Scroll through it and tabs to even look at it, and then we'll continue our talk. So this is for quests. This is for tenants, where you can kind of look at the different tenants files. You can understand that. So this is like the ex-owner's wife. things like that. And then also we have government directives, so it's like illegal to hide their actions or whatever, so we will become a criminal if we do that. This is sort of inquiries and messages, and this is bills. We'll have to deal with bills and everything a little bit later, because we definitely need the ministry's money to help us out, but we also need people to be renting. So you kind of have to balance out between, do you report somebody all the time or do you not? Okay, surveillance, okay. I'm just going to skip some of this just so I can show you some of the cool stuff. Received our first task to find some cameras. So the first thing we're going to do is go in here. So this is sort of your office. You can do a lot of different things here, but right now we're going to just search a little bit for stuff. So we got some cameras, level 2 cameras, which are pretty nice, to be honest. Okay, so now we go all the way back to this guy real quick. He runs pretty fast, which is nice because you do have sort of dates and times that you have to make things. Alright, so we are going to the dining hall. So this is the dining hall where everybody and their mom kind of gets to work at, and as you can see here, we have these little red glowing things, and I think you can assume where. So we choose a smoke detector, we put a camera, and later on we'll have a little bit of different cameras we can put up, and they have a field of view. Now if you have like a level 3 camera, it's a little bit longer. If you have anything less, it's like a little tiny one. But it's important that you have these cameras because they allow you to actually look into areas that you normally can't look at. So there we go, we now have those done. Let's go talk to him. Doing fine, here's your first reward. We got some money and reputation points. Surveillance, okay. So we can buy more later on. Call me anytime in the office if you need to ask me anything. So basically, if you have any questions, you can ask him about that. If you're not sure what your mission is, it'll tell you all types of stuff on how to do it. Several minions are at risk. Okay, just tell me how. Blah 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 blah. Ministry will turn a blind eye. I say I will do my best. All right. Now get to work. Okay, so now we are officially getting to work. So the first thing we can do is actually talk to people. We can talk about work. So you can just talk to them about different things. Later on, some of these guys will actually have quests for us to do and things. Now let me just run over here real quick to this area. So the next thing is we are going to be looking at sort of that. Sometimes you can find stuff in drawers, not all the time though. You can actually even check your own children and check all of their stuff as well. So the first thing is, boss said to call the ministry. So the first thing we're going to do is call this phone, and it is red, so we will call it real quick. Hello, Carl. Are you ready to receive a task? Ready for the task. Alright. He lives there. We want cameras in his place. Stuff like that. Okay. So we now need some cameras. So first things we're going to do is we are going to go up to here. So watch him using cameras. Do we have any cameras? And now we are actually able to go to all the different floors here. So first things first, we need to figure out where he lives. Well, he lives in apartment 2. So he is probably this one. Yep. So we can look at this real quick. See if he's actually in there. He is not in there. So what we need to do is we do need to install a camera. Now, obviously, he might not have a camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We have no camera. So what we need to do is go all the way down here and go over here. And I forget how we get cameras. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Boom. We can buy a camera. And we'll buy 2 of them. Okay, we have 2 cameras now. Now we gotta run up to the top. Hopefully he is not coming home yet. Alright, let's peek again. Make sure we're not busting in the house while he's in there. Cool. And let's unlock the door and install these cameras. Okay, so we got 1 camera we're gonna install here. Now what we can also do is investigate his stuff, like actually look at his stuff and see what he has. So he has a broken bottle. We can record that, so we can record information because later on we'll have to make a case against him of like a variety of different things that he has. We'll keep checking though, because there might be some other cool things that we can find in here. He likes to gamble. Because the more that you know about a person, the easier it is. And then maybe later on they ban gambling. So if they ban gambling, you have another case against him. Just keep going though. Okay, so we're good there. Basically, you don't want to be caught because usually some of the people might actually attack you or be aggressive to you in the future. And that is not good because some of these people might actually kill your character. Oh, okay. Crap. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now we can go downstairs. Okay. He's going to be walking. So as you can see here, we can't see anything that's going on right now. Which kind of sucks. But what you can do is you can peek through the door and see more of what he's doing. So he's thinking about drugs. So basically you see these little blimps and then you can kind of tell what is going on. So right now he's thinking about drugs or doing drugs, one or the other. Alright, so we now know about that. But what do we do after that? Well, call the ministry. Oh, so we gotta call the ministry. Let's dial the number. Report a task. Alright, your first task is complete. Here's our reward. Now we gotta wait for him to screw up. So, right there, he was already screwing up, but we weren't able to catch him. However, we do have a deadly weapon that was in there. So, what we can also do is we can look through the door. So right now he's asleep. One of my favorite things to do is this. You can go over here and you can knock. Have him come out, coming to look for us, and then we're just gonna ding dong ditch him. This is a really nice tactic because he'll try to go up to the door. He will see that we aren't there, and then sometimes he'll try to interact with us. Not all the time though. So this is my favorite thing to do because he'll try to come out and he's like, "Where is everybody?" And it's a good way of catching somebody screwing up. We've also found that drugs are now not prohibited. So basically, we need to make sure that he gets in trouble for the drugs that he was doing on that table. So we gotta wait here. Hopefully he walks up and does his drugs. I doubt he will though. And let's go here and let's peek real quick. Okay. So he's calling on the phone real quick. Up, he's thinking about drugs. He's thinking about it. But will he do it? He did. Haha. We found it. Alright, now we have the evidence that we need against him. Real quick though, let's take a look at this. This is actually one of my favorite things to do. So it talks about the, basically these are news reports, and the news reports are really interesting because it shows the government side and it shows the rebel side. So, son of a minor was found unconscious after a criminal reported him for being pumped full of drugs. But if you actually look here, it's the voice of truth. These are the rebels. Drugs are a huge problem in our society, and we started dealing with them a long time ago, and not to wait for a VIP to get in trouble. By the way, this isn't the first time the well-known son has been in the center of the scandal. Was he really the victim? There you go. So now we know all that. This guy is the merchant. You can buy stuff from him. And let us do a case report real quick because we are running close on time. Okay, so we are going to do what is known as a file. So basically we pick our person here, which is going to be this guy, and we have evidence against him. So we got to drag that evidence over here. So we are writing a report. We are putting that there. This is for Jacob. Actually, what we can do is we could profile a guy real quick. So Jacob, if we do this, we get significantly a lot more stuff. Lives alone, occupation, unemployed, is a male, living in apartment 2. So this will get us a crap ton of money. In the meantime, now we write a report about him. And we are able to do this. So we go over here, we go to Jacob, apartment 2. And and he broke. Now we gotta look at which rule he broke. He broke 640, and it was at this date. And we just drag over the evidence, and we send in the report. And now the fun part. Let's walk up here. The police are coming to grab him. He was like, "What is going on?" Oh, and he gets whacked. That's what you get for not following the government. So now he's getting beat the snot out of for breaking the law. And he's getting taken to jail. Hallelujah. So as we can see here, they're beating him up. They're making him go in the police car. Oh, kicking him again. And there we go. That was the mission. Now we can check the mail one more time, and then after that, I think that's a good conclusion. So, Daily News, the Ministry has notified that the rising interest in philosophy books, including the work of Paul Williams, who died a century ago. His writings are described as obsolete and have been proven unrealistic. Now, we can look at the voice of the truth. The fact that our society is capable of understanding ideas en masse proves his unique talent and ability to word things simply. We should encourage in great thinkers like that. So, anyways, guys, that is a quick look at good old Beholder. So, Beholder is a rather cheap game. Now, would I buy or would I not buy? I would buy this personally because it has a lot of interesting sort of mechanics. As you can see, that was just profiling and like looking at a bunch of different things. Keep in mind, we can do some sneaking missions. We're going to have to fill all these different houses and things. And as time goes on, you have to make really important decisions. It doesn't show yet, but as you can see from the letters, there is two different sides, and eventually you will have to pick one of the two sides and kind of go from there. There's multiple endings to this game as well. So, anyways, I would definitely buy this game, and I think it is a perfect game, especially in the 15-minute interval that we had. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Basically, I am trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers by the end of pretty much maybe this month or maybe halfway through, because we are really, really close. So, if you do like this series and sort of all the different quick look stuff, be sure to give that a like. And anyways, I will see you guys next time.